Welcome to the finale of Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. Great work, everyone. We showed her the power of teamwork. Even though it's one of us. Dull. I don't have friends. Anyway, it's time to take to the streets again with our bikes in order to destroy a new foe. A sentient yellow cab kidnapped some high school students. Follow that car! Stop Krabby Cabby! What? That's his name? Let's get this maniac off the streets, Rangers. Follow that cab. It's freaking Krabby Cabby, and I forgot what episode this guy was from. Hell, it might even been late Mighty Morphin, like season 3 or something. But Krabby Cabby, he's a sentient, ornery taxi cab. Why Rita decided to turn just a random taxi into an angry guy from Brooklyn, I'll never know. And I'm not sure if I'm misremembering this correctly, but I believe Bulk and Skull and maybe even Kimberly were trapped inside Cabby while he was rampaging throughout town in one of the episodes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but season 3 of Power Rangers is where everything got really, really weird. And then Zeo happened and everything just got weirder. But the goal of this mission is to destroy Cabby. You don't have to worry about any of the green crystals or anything, it's just a straight up search and destroy. And despite the more simplistic nature of this level, you have to worry about putties on the road. If you want goodies, you want to hit these ramps that will fly you above overpasses, like the one that's about to come up. And I got a special, which means I could take out Cabby just like that. Oh, wait, is Bulk and Skull in there? I think I just murdered Bulk and Skull. Oh, shit. Fuck. Whoops. Bitch, I'm a Power Ranger. You think a semi's gonna stop me? That dude in green is pumped. Who is he? He's been there the whole time, but we just haven't noticed him. I don't know. Probably some new kid at school. He is really cute. Is that all you can think about, Kim? That's actually gonna be a good segue into the next level, which focuses on the Green Ranger. Damn, that is a really good flute, though. Who is that? And are we gonna have to fight that monster in the water? Whoever that guy is, he's got our answers. After him! So this level tends to drag on a bit, and it's also got one of the more annoying boss fights in the game. Actually, no, it's straight up just the most annoying boss fight in this game. Hands down. I will die on that hill. But first, we actually need to get to the boss fight. And honestly, despite this level dragging on a bit, it is kind of fun in that you have to avoid stage hazards like missiles and stuff. And the Green Ranger's Zord's missiles can actually hurt the enemies, which adds to the fun. And the strange thing is, we're on the waterfront, but the background is just clouds. Where's the ocean? Are you telling me the clouds are overtaking the water? I guess we've entered Silent Hill, which is in California. I still have to play that game. I have not played Silent Hill yet. It looks like a fun game, I just need time to play it. Which I apparently don't have. Time, unfortunately, is a lost commodity. Oh. Anyway, you got a whole bunch of big guys with javelins, the regular putties, as well as putties that have the rock fists, so you have to watch out for their attacks and dodge accordingly. Oh, please fall off the roof. Oh, they don't fall off the roof here. Oh, that guy did. Never mind. So you can exploit the AI a little bit here, even though the gaps are kind of thin. Run, Red Ranger, run! There's so many explosions here, you can't keep up with the action. Well, actually, yes you can. It's not until the final boss where everything just goes batshit insane with the explosions. I mean, this is Power Rangers. If you're not getting awesome music and or explosions, then there's something seriously wrong. Come on, there's gotta be something good in that box. Memento! I mean, I guess that's decent, but where's the food? There's a giant mech in the background trying to kill me. Just give me some goddamn food. I just realized the Zord is three-dimensional. That's a neat detail. It kind of looks like it's in a Sega Saturn graphical style. Zordon, we're chasing a guy that looks like a ranger, only he's green. The Ritas have activated the green power coin. He's being controlled by their magic. If he's under their spell, we gotta break it. Yeah, I'm not really sure if you could break the spell without breaking Tommy's face. I'm pretty sure that's how hypnosis works anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy does not know how to play Bomberman. Actually, I don't know how to play Bomberman. I've never played a Bomberman game in my life. Unless you count the Blaster Master game on Game Boy, which was a Bomberman game in Japan, but it was a Blaster Master game here, so maybe? Oh shit, I think I just found a correlation between Blaster Master and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They were both different things in different regions. No wonder why everything's so screwed up. Well, what's next? Are they gonna release a Mario sequel that's just completely different? I do love Super Mario 2, by the way. Stop! Let us help you. Rita's controlling you. She's evil. Yeah, and so am I. There's something so familiar about him. Yeah, he just said he was cute. Man, these guys are worse at telling their own secret identities apart than Bulk and Skull is. Hey man, it doesn't have to be this way. Well, I've seen the show, and we don't want to hurt you. And you won't. You can't. But can we help? I don't need your help. Stop running. We don't even know who you are. Let's just say I don't need you to show me around Angel Grove anymore. Tommy? No, I can't believe this. Newsflash, Kimberly. You're not the center of everyone's universe. I serve my Empress Rita and my other Empress Rita. Alright, here's the worst boss fight in the game. This guy sucks.
I'm just gonna get back up.
Yeah, you're gonna get back up a whole bunch of times, Jason. So, this is pretty much, I guess you could call this the Dark Link fight from Zelda 2, except way, way worse. And trust me, there is worse than Zelda 2 Dark Link. Because I swear, this guy reads your inputs. He could dodge your attacks, he'll jump kick you, he'll throw you out of the air, all types of stuff. And you do not have invincibility frames when you get back up. And he will take advantage of that. He's also got his desperation attack, which is honestly the best chance you'll get of catching your breath. Every other time, Tommy is going to be on your ass. So, if you have another player, or a party of people, I guess, bring them to this boss fight, please. I mean, what, is he gonna kick all 5 Power Rangers' asses at the same time? I mean, it's highly probable, because this guy is kind of cheap, but unlikely, so somebody gets their ass kicked and then somebody else comes in from behind. As bad as that sounds, that's the only way you can take Tommy down. Just blast him from behind, and I just died. Oh, I just spawned in, dude! You can't just spawn camp me like that. What is this, Call of Duty? Is Tommy a Call of Duty player? Ew. Actually, no, I like Call of Duty. At least the older ones. I don't know about this Black Ops 9 or whatever number they're on right now. Freaking Modern Warfare 6. What's next? WW3? Are we gonna do a Call of Duty World War 3? Which I'm surprised they haven't done yet. Oh my god, I can't even get a hit on this guy. Come on, Tommy. God, shit, he is eating my lunch here. I can't even deal with this guy. Oh. Oh. Am I gonna get a game over on Tommy? And he just spawn camped me again. You see, I want the invincibility frames. How come the enemies got them, but I don't? And that's some bullshit right there. At least with Golden Axe, you don't have invincibility, but the enemies also don't have invincibility. So, there's even ground there. And now my strategy for Green Ranger. I don't know if there is a strategy. You just either have to get lucky or bring co-op. You could attempt to dash attack him, but he'll just jump over it, which could open him up to further attacks. Mother.
I'm just gonna get back up.
You know, for a boss fight like this, I would much rather have the Streets of Rage 2 and 3 methods of special attack where you just clear the surrounding area around you, as opposed to the whole entire screen, because with the screen nuke, you have to charge up. And it takes a long time to charge. In fact, it only charges when you're actively attacking or taunting. And taunting only... The taunt only gains you a little bit of mana. So, you're just better off attacking at that point. Oh, Tommy, stop! I only have one life to live. This isn't some Bond movie where I can live twice. Oh my god. We are both on our last hit. Somebody just do something. Okay, so that's the worst part of the game over. You think this will stop me? You underestimate Rita's power. Trust me? No, I'm not. Actually, I kind of am. I am. Anyway, here's the final Megazord stage, and they saved the hardest for last. I'm gonna stick with Jason for this one. This appears to be the last of Rita's crystal mines. Destroy as much as you can. Is that safe? We can't risk hurting Tommy. If we can remove Rita's power source, we won't have to hurt him. We're on our way, Zordon. Well, Tommy's still gonna feel some sort of pain. Anyway, here's the final Zord stage and the penultimate stage of the game. This is a bit of a long level here, so getting a game over will suck. And this game, for some strange reason, has limited continue, so if you waste all 3 credits, or in the case of Nightmare difficulty 1 credit, back to the title screen. This is truly the grand arcade experience of yesteryear. Only except this game is not 30 minutes long, it's like an hour and a half. So getting a game over actually sucks. And you do not want that at all. And honestly, it's probably more possible in this game because Green Ranger exists. And also the final boss, Rita, she's no slouch either. She will absolutely kill you if you're not ready. Be sure to shoot the crystals as well as parts of the cave if you want goodies. You absolutely want to have at least a double shot at your disposal. Trippy mind warping graphics, oh my god. Dude, imagine if Afterburner did that. Oh wait, it kinda did. Terminator 2 Judgment Day hyped that game up like it was the best thing ever. I played it once, and I couldn't see shit. It was unplayable for me. Admittedly, Afterburner looked cool, but where I can't see the coolness, I'm trying to dodge the missiles. Oh no, I just got shot down. Never mind, I can't dodge missiles. Playing Afterburner in the arcade for me is like taking one of those eye exams. I just can't do it. I can't see. And I'm pretty sure 90% of people can't see the game either, because out of everybody who's played Afterburner that I know, nobody's ever beaten the damn thing. In fact, I think the game is just straight up impossible to beat. Might as well be Pac-Man at that point. Anyway, here's another time disruptor. We have to destroy it before we die, which is kinda hard to do at this point. I should have chosen Kimberly again. What the hell was I thinking? I thought the Tyrannosaur was cool, okay? I just wanted to pick the Tyrannosaur. What makes you laugh, Rita? Oh, god damn it, she's watching Friday without me. That's one of my favorite movies, come on. You can't be doing that to me, Rita. No wonder why she finds everything so funny. She's quoting Friday. You got knocked the fuck out! Yeah, she was watching the Green Ranger fight. That was a terrible display. And the thing is, there probably was an exploit that I wasn't taking advantage of. I just didn't know how to exploit Tommy's AI. He was just super aggressive. In fact, honestly, I think Green Ranger may go down as one of the hardest boss fights in all of beat-em-ups. Or at least one of them. I mean, you still got freaking Shin Niketsu Kwa with Sabu, who will kill you in 2 shots with a gun. So yeah, there are definitely harder bosses in beat-em-ups. But Green Ranger is definitely up there. He has proven himself worthy to be He should have been the final boss of this game, honestly. Well, at least Green Ranger is out of the way so he can make way for the White Ranger. The infinitely superior version of Tommy, if I do say so myself. And don't get me wrong, I love me some Green Ranger, but look at the design of the White Ranger. Why does it look so cool? And even compared to the other Rangers, why does the white one stand out so much? It's got the gold and the cool helmet design. Like, what is going on with the White Ranger? I know, well, vaguely know that there's something about the White Ranger that's special compared to the other Power Rangers, but come on, they were secretly trying to tell us that Tommy is the superior Ranger and that he's the main character. Not Jason. Who is Jason? Freaking Jason with his red shirts and his show-off muscles. Admittedly, Jason is a cool character, but he's there. He's the leader type. I don't like him as much as the other characters. And I would put Rocky over Jason anytime. I mean, come on, there's no comparison. Though I do find it weird that Jason, Zack, and Trini, well, there's a different case for Trini, but the other two left Power Rangers after a while, but Kimberly, Billy, and Tommy stayed for a while. Hell, Tommy stayed until Turbo, so, yeah, that's kind of unique. He was in it for the long haul. And I think it wasn't until Lost Galaxy that every Power Ranger show after that have to have a different team up. Time Force had different characters, Speed had different characters, Lightspeed Rescue had different characters. The Ninja and Dino shows had different characters. They were just changing the formula up every season after that point. Which I think is kind of cool because each age group has a different Power Ranger that they can relate to, but it's also weird that they only have one season and then they're gone. Here's the Megazord fight with the Green Ranger and his Dragon Zord. And this boss is kind of strange because you have to shoot Tommy himself, who is outside of the mech. And he is the size of a pissant on the screen, or at least on my screen. Good luck trying to find him with all the explosions going on. After you hit Tommy enough times, then the Dragon Zord will open itself up to damage. Oh, watch out for the laser. That laser is hard to dodge, honestly. Should have picked Kimberly for this fight. God damn it. This fight is at least easier than the Green Ranger fight from before, so you do have an advantage here. You just have to take advantage of that advantage. If that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. What the fuck? It also doesn't make sense that if we're trying to keep Tommy alive, why are we shooting him with photon torpedoes? I know he's a Power Ranger and they survive explosions every other episode, but come on, this is overkill. I think there was a thing about Power Rangers and parents being upset at the show for being too violent and violent. Nah, my parents were never like that though. And if anything, they were more upset about things with swearing or edgy sex scenes. That's about it. Power Rangers had none of it. It was just action violence. And even the violence was not over the top. Well, it's over the top, but it's not bloody, so there's that. It's like Home Alone. It's a lot like Home Alone. I think I might have mentioned this in a previous LP years and years ago, but my mom was kind of against Samurai Jack for a while. I think it was because of the sword. The sword actually made contact with some of the creatures. And my mom was like, I don't know. Okay, fine, you can watch it. Yeah, and that was kind of the end. It's not like he was fighting actual bad guys or anything, actual humans, until the 5th season. But the 5th season didn't come out until like 2018. I was already 18 at that point. Or was it 2016 when the final season came out? No, it was 18. I was already 20 at that point. I was an adult. And that was already 7 years ago! And to be fair, Samurai Jack is a really old-ass show, so I shouldn't be complaining too much. Anyway, here's the Rock'em Sock'em robots with Dragon Zord, and this... What the fuck? I just defeated him. I didn't even take a hit! Yeah, it's official. The punch-out sections are the worst part of the game. The enemies don't do shit here. Oh, just... I don't even have words. Just go away, Tommy. Go away. that did it! Rita's spell is broken. Do you think Tommy will be okay? Nah, he's just broken every bone in his body. He'll be fine. I have an idea, Alpha. Can you use the remaining crystals to boost our teleporter signal? That is a yes, because we got a final boss to deal with. We'll have to take that risk, but at least we're taking it together. Alright guys, play some Frank Sinatra. We're going to the moon. Tommy, I see you back there. God damn, that freaking level sucked. Oh, Rita voice?
I should have never relied on weak humans in the first place, or you for that matter. Where do you think you're going? Back to my own time, where I could come up with a far better plan with a far better partner.
Man, I botched that line up real bad. And no, I'm not redoing it. It's too much on the voice. Ouch. Final stage of Goko. We are at Rita's palace. And we are the Green Ranger, who is still not supposed to be unlocked for this part of the game, but I am playing on an old save file, so... yeah. You think he's going to control differently than the other Rangers? No. A lot of Tommy's attacks are of similar quality to the other Rangers, which is unfortunate because it destroys some of the uniqueness. To a lot of people, and myself included, Tommy is the ultimate Power Ranger, so... I would have expected a couple more flashy moves, but unfortunately not. But hey, at least he's playable. Still don't have the White Ranger though. But anyway, here's the final stage of the game, Rita's Palace. And here's kind of a gauntlet of regular enemies. And of course we have to sneak in one more Time Disruptor. Let's destroy it. Tommy's special is missiles. That's kind of weird. Every other Ranger's special is elemental based, but Tommy's is just straight up warfare. Which I guess ties back into my subject earlier about Tommy being a COD player. I really felt that one. Dude, that barely touched you. Like, after all the explosions to the face, you felt the lance just rubbing up against you? Really? Like, on a serious note, and we're not talking about Goku or Superman here, how powerful are the Power Rangers? Are we talking about meta-human like Wolverine or Spider-Man, or are we talking like Hulk level here? I really don't know, because sometimes the power levels vary on these guys. You should be getting close to the final boss of this game. It is going to be Rita. Of course, because her name is in the title. What, you thought we were not gonna fight her? I mean, look, you don't have a game called Wesker's Day Out and then Wesker just doesn't show up. Though that would be a neat plot twist for a Resident Evil game. Wesker's just not the bad guy all of a sudden.
That's morphin' power!
Did he just not take damage from my super? Or, okay, maybe he did. It just didn't look like it registered. The game can be weird sometimes. Anyway, we gotta deal with these guys, and I think there's gonna be a pair of big guys left, and then we go on to Rita. And Rita in this game is, she's no joke. She will take you out. It's mostly because of one attack that is very, very, very tricky to avoid, or even bounce back at her. And we'll see that in a couple minutes.
That won't stop me!
My return portal was activated. I have just enough crystallized energy to leave this wretched timeline.
Hey, you think you could just rewrite history with some 10-dot gadget? It's over, Rita. It's too late for you to escape.
That line again. You Rangers are as predictable as you are hopeless.
I actually love that line.
Stupid boy.
The past is my plaything and your future is futile. You're the ones who are truly out of time. I also love that line. All these lines are really great. But here's the final boss, Rita, or more accurately, Robo Rita. And first you gotta take care of the putties as well as those generators. That's the easy part. The hard part begins when Rita starts to interfere with the fight after you destroy those generators. She has this attack where, no shit, she throws these fast as hell space laser balls. They start off slow, but they get faster and faster and faster. So you have to be faster. Now keep this in mind, the characters have a bit of weight to their movement, so some of the inputs might be delayed. The input delay is nowhere near as horrendous as it was before, but it's still not ideal for this boss fight. Oh, okay, let's play volleyball. There we go. Haha, now we can beat her up. You and your Sailor Moon ass staff. Ouch! Okay. I'm not into Sailor Moon, by the way. I just know the references. Anyway, she's going to do this a couple more times. And the putties will become increasingly more dangerous. At least on the third or fourth round, they become more dangerous. We still got the standard putties here. A very basic bitch. I never understood the putties. They're made of metal, but they're supposed to be clay, and they make chicken sounds. What kind of villains are these? But then again, what kind of villain is Rita? She's just chilling on the moon half the time. It's not like she's in the mouth of a volcano or some sort of illustrious castle or something. It's just the moon. We landed on the moon 60 years ago, and Stanley Kubrick filmed it. He was there. Anyway, here's round 2 of volleyball. I'm doing good so far. My advice for the ricochet section is you kind of want to... I don't know how to explain this, but you kind of want to walk into the ball and then punch, if you know what I mean. I find it easier to face away from Rita and then just walk back into the thing and punch it because for some reason their moving punch is different than their stationary punch. I don't get why. It was also the same deal in Shredder's Revenge too. Your stationary combos are slightly different than your moving combos. This is all new school beat 'em up mechanics that I really can't explain because they're kind of complicated. And this is one of the more basic new beat 'em ups too. Don't get me to explaining Streets of Rage 4's mechanics because I'd be here all day.
That won't stop me.
Oh, you're doing this jig again? Come on, Rita. Come on. And I'm not sure if we made it back to the original timeline where the game started or we're back in 1993 still. Because things are a bit confusing now. This is still Robo Rita. What happened to the regular Rita? Oh right, I forgot. Rita has her dreams of making her own Italian water ice shop. It's gonna originate in Pennsylvania and everything's gonna be groovy after that. Oh god, okay, here's the final form. What the hell hit me? Here's the final form of Robo Rita. And everything is exploding now. Okay, now the game is living up to the show. Keep in mind that everything is running on moon physics now that we're exposed to the vacuum. Well, slight vacuum, there may possibly be a thin atmosphere on the moon, but we just don't know it. Anyway, Rita is bouncing her balls into the air.
Dodge my balls, power punks!
But you have to use your aerial uppercut in order to bounce the balls back at Rita. Sometimes the hitboxes will jank out, but that's your safest bet in order to hit Rita back. Come on, beat her ass! Beat her ass! Ah! Well, okay. We got one more round to go. Honestly, the second and final phase of Rita is easier than the first. I don't know, maybe it's the fast-ass balls from the first round that's really trippy. No!
I really felt that one.
This cannot be. You're nothing but teenagers with attitude. I will kill you all.
Oh, she actually said kill in a Power Rangers game. Rangers, your heroics have saved the past, the present, and the future of planet Earth. We couldn't have succeeded if we didn't work as a team, even though there's just one of me. I still don't have friends. And that was Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. And you know what? It's not a bad game. However, if you did play this game on launch for those first couple of weeks, then it was pretty painful. Back in December, this game was a bit broken. I'm not going to say it was Jedi Survivor levels of broken, at least before that patch, but it was insane. Sluggish movement on the characters, sluggish controls, broken hitboxes. Hell, the final boss was damn near impossible before the patch. You saw me struggle with the final boss and all those reflective balls, and I'm playing the fixed version. Imagine me playing the pre-patch version. That's torture. But alas, Rita's Rewind is a good game and it's fixed now. I'm not gonna say it's as good as Streets of Rage 4 or even Shredder's Revenge, but it's still a pretty good title. You should give this a try, especially with friends. In fact, Rita's Rewind, more than any other beat 'em up, encourages teamwork. So at least have another person or a couple of people with you. But yeah, where do I go from here? I don't know, but there is a end credit sequence, sort of. So I'll be back for that momentarily. I don't know if you can forgive me for what I've done. I'm not even sure if I can forgive myself. What you did under Rita's influence. You own the power now. Are those guys Power Rangers? No, we're not. Yeah, and we're here to support you too. Along with Bulk and Skull. Just think what we could accomplish with you on the team. Tommy, we need you. It's where you belong. Will you join us? If you have me, absolutely. How about 6 working together to fight evil? And that's it. That's pretty much the whole entire game. Now you can talk to the patrons of the Juice Bar if you like, or play the arcade games. Or you can replay the levels as any of the 6 Power Rangers, since you've unlocked Tommy at this point. And yeah, that's pretty much Rita's Rewind in a nutshell. It's not that long of a game, but it's also not short either. You can beat this under 2 hours, solo or with a friend. It doesn't really matter. Actually, it does matter. Have a friend with you. You'll get the most out of this game. I promise you that. But that's besides the point. My name is Don. This has been Power Rangers Rita's Rewind from a sometimey Power Rangers fan. And I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching and have a more phenomenal day.